we're back again with this drama like we were a couple hours ago. And that's because Jonathan Cooper tried to milk it and press the issue again. And the thing is, before, he probably could have like had the hearts of some people and won some people over and, you know, was proving a point. But he just literally shot himself in the foot and just lost all credibility. And honestly, I thought Jason Schreier was a fraud, but Jonathan's even more of a fraud than Jason. Like, this is ridiculous. So pretty much he tried to go back, bring up some old threads, and talk about the whole situation, just to shed more shit on Naughty Dog again. And what he did was actually he brought up one of his ex-coworkers, like trips to the ER. Pretty much what he was trying to say is, due to an extreme case of just being overworked, she had to go to the ER, which is a complete lie, because she even says right here that she went to the ER because her peer was super strong and her blood pressure was already low, so she fainted. So it had nothing to do with her work, right? So whenever he's like, when people start catching on to that, of course, we saw the proof. He deleted his tweet. He went and deleted his tweet, right? So since he deleted his tweet, this is where things get super juicy. Alexandria, she's an artist over at Naughty Dog. She actually had to, you know, come at him truthfully and just real, because he's making it personal. Like, this guy's literally pulling stuff, like pulling people into it, whenever this is like a broad, he's talking about a company in a broad situation, but now he's pulling individuals from the, like, people who work there into the drama. So she said, dude, you know what, fuck it, I'm doing this. Jen tweeted that because you took shots at her team when you smugly tweeted that we don't have producers. And what the fuck are you doing sharing that Gabby tweet out of context? I know you're thirsty, but this is low. Taking shots at the company, not at individuals. You call a team of good animators kids, dude. Learn to punch up. Now, what she's saying right there is because they're in the previous tweet where she was like, well, he was actually referencing to the team. He called them like a bunch of kids, pretty much like a bunch of newbies is what you could pretty much call them. Like they weren't good for anything, and that they weren't organized, and they weren't like as great as like a senior team can be. And the game would have shipped a year ago if they didn't have that team. Is pretty much what he said. This is complicated. You know that? You know, when you drag individuals into this mess, it's hard for us to know what we can and can't say. Continue to talk about crunch and structure and things you feel need changing, but leave your former coworkers out of this mess. So I was all like, yes, sir, Alexandra, talk your shit. Like, talk your shit, nigga, talk your shit. Right? Because, like, what the fuck is this dude on? As I told you, bro, I'm bleeding Naughty Dog. Like, I'm not turning my back on this shit. And people have been talking mad trash. So he was like, that I disagree with. I said the contractors were awesome. I also said the animation would be industry leading, as it always is. I criticize only the over reliance on replacement staffing due to constant talent attrition. I think that's the word is. I might be a little bit dumb, I don't know. But anyways, she goes and says, you literally called them kids. That implies young, juvenile, underqualified. You got to be more careful with this stuff. Yes, kids and juniors were shorthand, but I admit condescending. I've done a fair bit of apologizing to contractors since then. Importantly, I take aim at the reason they're so heavily relied upon rather than the actual contractors thrust into the crunch. The approach is untenable. Isn't still up though, isn't it? Like with 3,000 something likes where he actually said it. So like, if you're going to apologize, why not take down what you said? This guy is a literal fraud. If you're still sitting here in your chair right now, after seeing all this, reading all this, hearing all this, and you're still siding with this man, like, what is wrong with you, bro? This dude literally, this guy has some personal issues with whatever's going on at that studio. He did not leave on a, like, he could have left on a good term, but I'm starting to feel like to myself, this dude probably didn't leave on a good term. Like, I don't want to spread false information, but like, he's been a bitch. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, this is so unprofessional. Like, this is just crazy. It shouldn't have went this far. This is like, I can't believe this dude just went through all this. And what's crazy, this picture right here, he says, if you're concerned about supporting these work practices towards the people making your favorite games, please continue to call studios out, but don't feel obligated to boycott their games. Sales pay for employee bonuses, just not contractors, most of which were let go this week. So I feel like even though he's saying don't boycott, he's like saying boycott. And the thing is, this image, he got it from Facebook. Okay, he got it from a private Facebook account from an ex-contractor who left happily. As you guys can see right here, this picture is from someone else's private Facebook post, which is a violation in itself. Also twist the context by cropping out the part where he says how much he loved his time there. These things can be said without misrepresenting our colleagues. So you see this? You see how much bullshit this is? bro, my notifications are going crazy. You see how much like you like bullshit this is? Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. That's all I'm gonna say. This is the third video on this whole thing. If you don't understand by now that this is nothing but just a clout chasing move, nothing but for clicks and views, nothing but the defame the Naughty Dog name, then I don't know what to tell you at this point. People have been disliking my videos and trying to go against what I was saying before. I'm still saying the same thing again. You work, okay? You want something done, you work. You want a great product, you work. That's what anything in life, you work for what you want to achieve. And that's what they are doing. And there's people literally happily tweeting back. People from Naughty Dog happily tweeting about this, okay? Like, they are good. Yes, they're working harder, but it's by choice. Even if it's not by choice, they're not having a problem with it. So it's like, stop. Let this go. It's getting ridiculous. Honestly, I can't believe I'm making another video on this. Like, this is honestly ridiculous. Like, this dude's a fucking fraud. Tried to cover up his tracks too. Like, what the fuck? Anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts on this entire thing. I'm just really like, I know this really has nothing to do with me because I don't work at Naughty Dog, but like, as a fan of the studio and somebody who's like really in tune with what they have going on, this is just some BS, honestly. And it's defamation, whatever the word is. Like, it's really just messed up. So yeah, this is, I promise, the last video on this drama. This is honestly just getting out of hand. And no, Druckmann, I need that response direct. We need that direct response. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys got some more insight on whatever's going on Twitter, just in case you don't have a Twitter. If you don't have a Twitter, go ahead and make a Twitter and follow me over on Tajae at Tajae Moment. Anything that goes on Naughty Dog, any like gaming news, whatever, I got you guys on wraps. That'll be much appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, as well as subscribe to the channel for brand new with post notifications on, because I do upload very high quality Last of Us Part 2 content here on the regular. And I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully not again today, with another banger.